I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch. I am gonna go get that bag, and I am not.
Hello my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, you guys. So I know you guys read the title. Today we are going to be trying out 3 different free sprays in 24 hours. So the first one to pop up was Got To Be, the second one was the olive oil, and then the third one is the Ebin brand free spray, you guys. And right now I'm just going to be showing you guys the hair that I'm going to be using for this video. So you guys, for starters, I'm going to be taking the olive oil free spray, and I'm going to be spraying it on my edges just so I can get my edges out the way, so it won't be in the way of me doing my wig and freezing my wig down. Just so I can make sure and ensure that none of my baby hair is in the way. So now I'm going to be putting on my wig, and then I'm going to use my wig brush to just comb out any knots I have in the wig. And when I am free spraying my hair, I like to do section by section. So we're gonna start off with the right side. Yes, the right side of my head. And I'm not going to be spraying a lot. I'm just going to be spraying enough so that, you know, the lace can bind to my forehead. For extra hold, I'm going to go ahead and go over it with my blow dryer, and it's on a cool setting. Usually I don't put it too close, but I was trying to hurry up and leave because I had to go somewhere, so I was just trying to, you know, blow dry it really quickly. But now I'm just gonna go over it and press it down with my scissors and fingers just to make sure, you know, it's held completely. So now just moving on to the other side, you guys are going to see me do the same steps, brushing out the knots, sectioning the part, spraying the free spray, and then going over it with my blow dryer, and then again with my scissor and my finger. I'm going to go ahead and go over it, my lace, with the blow dryer, again on a cool setting, just to make sure that it's stuck down to my forehead, the adhesive is working, and my wig is not lifting up anywhere. And you guys, I was very satisfied with how this look came out. So I am going to be taking my Sheer Moisture Mousse, and I'm going to be applying it to the top of my wig, and I'm also going to be applying it to the sides of my wig. So I had already started on this side of my baby hairs off camera. And I honestly didn't do much because there was already like a cut piece for this side for me to do my baby hairs. I did in the future fix this part just because I really didn't like how it was cut. And when making my baby hairs, the tools that I use is obviously my toothbrush. I also, well, my hairbrush. I also use my mousse, the same mousse that I used previously for the top of my hair and the side and the edges of my hair. And I also use the freeze spray, whichever freeze spray that I'm using for that day. I use that freeze spray to help mold my baby hairs.
Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell.
So I'm guessing from the mousse and the fact that I probably did not let my wig dry completely when I dyed it, my lace actually started to drip. But moving on, I went ahead and I started to do my other side of my baby hairs on camera. And right now you guys are going to be seeing me pluck all that excess hair out. It was taking a little bit too long, so I just kind of started to rip it a little bit. Yeah, I kind of do that sometimes because I feel like it's like easier than doing it with the tweezer. It's like doing it with this razor is like more time consuming. But I went ahead and went over it with my hot comb, and now I'm just going to use my toothbrush just to mold it and, like, you know, shape it into whatever shape I want it to be, how big I want it to be. And I am not those people that like the big like dramatic baby hairs. Like when I have like curly hair, fire, I feel like it's cute on me, but when I have like straight hair, I feel like it looks like really crazy on me. But I feel like a lot of girls could like pull it off, which is like unfair. But yeah, I like the nice little, I guess you could say, skim baby hairs when I got my like straight hair in. So just so I can flatten the top of my wig, I'm going to go ahead and apply my mousse to the top of it. And then I'm going to go over the top of my wig with my hot comb. And I just made sure to not only touch the top of my wig, but to go through my wig and also to do the tips of my wig as well. Now moving on to concealing my lace, because I have a difficult time at the moment with dyeing, well, bleaching actually my lace. I decided not to and just to use eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using today is Ebon Pharaohs of Secrets. My skin tone, I'm going to be using it in the color Desert, and I got this palette from the beauty supply store. I think it had been like $20 or something. I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely gonna link the information for this in the description box below. And I also went ahead and applied my eyeshadow to where my baby hairs are, also because sometimes it be looking kind of like sticky looking for some reason, I guess from the freeze spray. Like after it dry up, you know, it get real sticky, so you know it kind of makes your edges and stuff look sticky. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply these cute ass butterfly clips that I got from the beauty supply store, you guys. I don't know why, they just like so cute to me. I love stuff like this. But let's see if the olive oil free spray holds for 24 hours. So this is the day one, and my nail came up but my wig is still intact, you guys. No lifting, no anything other than the thing that I had earlier. But on this side, pretty good. Baby hairs are still intact, you guys. So I don't know if it counts with me showering with something wrapped around my head, but I am taking like a hot shower. I always take a hot shower. So I'm going to come back on camera after I get out of the shower just to, you know, see if the free spray is. So we are back, you guys, and olive oil did a good job, a pretty good job. It survived the shower, it survived Nancy, it did good, it did really good. It survived the 24-hour challenge. But we are now moving on to Got2b, the most popular brand of free spray. So we are going to go ahead and see if the Got2b passes the 24-hour hold challenge. So you guys just went ahead and saw me using my Sheer Moisture mousse to protect my baby hairs. I have given my wig a little wash and shampoo this morning, so I can go ahead and dive right back into this video for you guys. So now that the wig is placed properly on my head, I'm going to go ahead and brush out my naps that's in the wig. I could not find my clips for the life of me, so I went ahead and I'm going to be using a scrunchie to tie up my hair just so I can be able to, you know, do piece by piece of applying my free spray. So I am going to be applying the freeze spray directly to my lace and then gently press down on it with my finger and my metal tilt comb. As always, I'm going to go over my lace with my blow dryer just to ensure that my lace is bonded completely to my forehead. So now that both sides of my hair is freezed down, I'm going to go ahead and apply my elastic band, and I'm going to leave it on for about like 20 to 30 minutes or so. And I really hope I'm not the only one who be cutting their elastic band like this or whatever that shit is called, and then going ahead and having an issue tying it back down to make sure it's really tight. Like, I do this shit all the time. You guys, today I'm going to be using my favorite Ebon palette. And although this palette is commonly used for concealing and eyeshadow, I use it for my wig. Ta-da! So after I went ahead and finished putting the concealer onto my lace, I am going to go ahead and brush out the knots that's in my wig, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over my wig with my hot comb, just to ensure that everything is laid flat. Again, you're going to see me apply the Shea Moisture Mousse to the top and the edges of my wig, and then I'm going to go ahead, go over it with the freeze spray. Not the freeze spray, I'm sorry, with my hot comb, and then I'll go and brush it over. Adding to the finishing touch, I'm going to go ahead and spray my Cantu olive. Excuse the hell out of me, y'all. Don't think that's excuse. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my Cantu sheen, oil sheen. And I'm just going to be adding some shine to my wig. And I'm also going to go ahead and again go over it with my hot comb. So this is how it looks when I finish taking off the elastic band. So you guys, I decided to go ahead and put my crump to use. And right now I'm just using my Bedhead brand. I believe it's called Magic Wand, and I got this from Target. I'm going to link the information for this wand in the description below. But I believe I used it about 3 times, twice on my wig and 1 time on my natural hair. And you guys, I honestly just love this product. And this is not no paid promotion, you guys, even though I wish. Target, please sponsor me. Target, sponsor me if you hear me. Bedhead, somebody, Amazon, sponsor me. Like, for real. Just moving on to my baby hairs, as the process is going to be the same, you guys. Every time I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out a new piece of baby hair. If I have to, I will tweeze it, but if not, I'll just continue to keep removing hair as I need to. I'm going to go ahead and apply my Sheer Moisture Mousse to my baby hairs. And I'm going to take my edge toothbrush and I'm going to swoop my baby hairs into a style that I like. So as I told you guys in the video before 2 days ago, I was just editing that video and I remember I said I like the really thick baby hairs when my hair is curly. This is what I'm talking about. If it's either the big curls or just like beach curls or just like wand curls or whatever, I like to have like thick old baby hairs. But when I have like straight hair, I like to have thin, you know, natural looking baby hairs. It's just me. So after I finished shaping my baby hairs, I went ahead and I started to crimp my hair a little bit more. Yeah, no, every single time when you just friggin' do a style, one side looks good but the other side doesn't. Yeah, that's kind of what it was given at that moment. So I just went ahead and curled it over. So now that I am finished, I'm going to go ahead and finger comb my curls out. This is the finishing product, you guys. I am so loving this curls with this color, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply my mousse all throughout my hair just so I can keep the curls looking fresh and stay in my wig for a while. And you guys won't believe, as got to be always does, in the middle of me filming, my wig started to lift up a little bit in the front, as you guys can see. So that had been the first red flag for me personally, because if I had been outside, I couldn't have just sprayed any free spray. So that was just the first red flag for me personally. Like, as you guys can see, my house is cold. Like, I have a sweater on, so I wasn't really sweating that much. So I was just like, okay, hold on. And I was starting to think maybe it's the mousse, but I had to remember we used the mousse last time, like 2 days ago, and yeah, that wasn't happening. So skipping forward, I went ahead and I tried to put on my elastic band, but it wasn't working. So I just went ahead and used my silk head tie and tied my wig down for a little bit, and this is the results. So guys, I just want to come give a little update. So far, so good. Alright, so now, as you can see, this is my spray. This is this side is still intact, kind of, but not too much. This is really good. Over that. This I did, I took a shower, obviously, did my little Target run, and that was basically it. And then I went to sleep. I had my head tied on, as you guys could see. And still, so we are just jumping right into this segment of the video today. First of all, Merry Christmas Eve, you guys. It is Christmas Eve at the time of me shooting this video, so Merry Christmas Eve, you guys. Yay, yay. As you guys can see, I'm up really early this morning. I have to go out, so I have to hurry up and do my hair. So I went ahead and I already brushed out all the knots because that hair was just something serious. So I'm going to be going ahead and going in with my Ebin Free Spray. I'm going to hurry up today, so I'm just not going to go over it with the blow dryer. I'm just going to use my elastic band to hold it down. And so far, you guys, in the middle of me spraying this free spray, my hair was already sticking to my forehead. Like, already was sticking to my head. Like, immediately I was like super shocked, like, oh wait, okay, maybe I don't need the blow dryer. So as you guys can see, even when I'm pulling, like the other side that I used the freeze spray with, it wasn't even like really budging as much. Like yeah, I needed to hold it down a little bit more, but it wasn't budging as much. Like you know sometimes it would just lift up on its own. No, that shit was sticking like extremely fast. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over my wig with my hot comb. And then once I'm finished with that, I'm going to go ahead and take off my elastic band just to show you guys how it looks. And then go ahead and brush out the knots of my wig. And I'm going to be making sure that I'm going through my entire wig just to make sure I'm getting all those knots out. And I'm also going to go over it with my hot comb. So my wig had been extremely wavy because I believe like 2 days ago I think it was like 2 days ago, but I was using my crimp on my wig because I wanted some curls, but then I wanted to like change it back to straight. So I went ahead and I took my hard Bristol brush and went over it with that and my flat iron. And the details for this flat iron, because I've been using this flat iron for like 12 years now, it will be in the description box below. So I wasn't able to get it bone straight. Maybe after I wash it and blow dry it again, it'll be back bone straight. But I wasn't able to just get that curl out at all. But for the purpose of time and this video, I'm just going to go and skip ahead to just brushing it out and then doing my baby hairs. And today I'm not doing anything drastic or extra with my baby hairs. I'm just going to do one little swoop. And as always, you guys, the tools that I'm using is obviously my edge toothbrush. I am using my Sheer Moisture mousse, and I'm also using whatever freeze spray at the moment, whatever freeze spray I'm using on my install, just to hold and mold my edges, my baby hairs. So this is the final product. My baby hairs was not cooperating with me, you guys. Like I'm like, oh my god, it's just one, just do your job, like it's not that serious. But they felt like it was that serious to just mess me up. So this is how it's looking. It's not my best, but first of all, Merry Christmas. I just came, sorry, I just woke up from a nap and I have something in my eye. I just came to tell you guys that we're on day three, I think. It's finally, not even on this side, but it's finally easing up. Look at that. Oh, and right here. But do y'all hear that? Finally. I'm ready to take this wig off. I'm ready to feel my natural hair again, you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys basically how it looks. And give you guys an update on this freeze spray. And in conclusion, out of all the freeze sprays that I used for the past week or freeze spray that got to be, and in third place, I could say is definitely the olive oil or ORS freeze spray. Iron setup. I'm about to flex this here for the last day for Christmas, and after tomorrow, that's it. This way going, getting a wash and going right back in the bag.